I've heard so many stories of us versus them. Stories that tell me I need to be afraid and build walls. But I realized I could be part of telling a different kind of story. A story that builds a bridge to connect people from different cultures, countries, and genders. A story that would remind me of the kind of person I want to be, a courageous person. When I was a little girl, I ran so I could feel the wind in my hair. I felt free. But all the negative stories got to me, piling up in my head, trapping me. My doubts and fears ran circles in my head, and the only time I felt free was when I could run faster than them. All I needed was a pair of runners, and I could find the peace I needed to keep going. But that's not the reality for women like Nilafar in Afghanistan. When she goes for a run, people may throw stones at her or insult her just because of her gender. Her obstacles aren't only the mental ones so many of us face, but also the risk of landmines, attacks from Taliban, and anger from her family. The only place she is safe to train is doing laps around her backyard or by running up and down the stairs inside her house. But that hasn't stopped her. In fact, she's recruited others. Recently, Afghanistan hosted its second ever marathon. It's a chance for those who have risked their lives training for the marathon to stand at the start line of the race and for the first time feel safe and equal as they do what they love. It's about so much more than running. It's about feeling free, being free to run and having the right to be free. I had to ask myself, what could I do to help? I realized I could create a film that honors these women's courage, but I need your help to share their story with the world. Imagine being part of a community that knows when the credits appeared at the end of our film, they were more than just credits. They were a list of those who stood for something greater. People who stood up for equality and freedom for all. People who wanted to share stories of courage and inspiration with the next generation. And let their names stand in support as part of a group that will not be silent. A group that realizes that if there is inequality anywhere in the world, then there is inequality everywhere. Join me by adding your name to the list. Support our film as an investor and show that you support a world where everyone is free to run.